What's up, everybody? My name is Dwayne James, and this is Mental Wellness Mondays. This week, we are going to be talking about self-care. Self-care is something that is so important to all of us. Regardless of whatever profession you work in, it is very important for us to know what it is that we need in our lives to make sure that we are fully functioning to the highest capacity possible at all times. All right, y'all. So I thought it would be kind of cool for me just to break down quickly a simple definition of what self-care is so we're all on the same page during this discussion. Psychology Today has come up with this definition of self-care that reads, self-care is an activity that individuals do deliberately that aids in the well-being of their emotional, physical, and mental health. So I thought that was pretty straightforward and direct, but for me, I want to take it a step forward and break self-care down into two separate subcategories. One of them being active self-care, which I think a lot of us are very familiar with, and the other one being self-care rituals that I kind of want to discuss and touch base on a little bit as well. Active self-care is kind of like, your gym classes, your kickboxing class, running, taking a dance or yoga class, whatever it is that's actually physical and active. On the flip side, self-care rituals can be something like, every day at 9 p.m. I am in bed with my tea, ready to knock out and go to sleep. Because in order for me to be as productive as possible the following day, I need to make sure that I am in bed by 9:30 p.m. or asleep by 9:30 p.m. You see what I'm saying? All right, you guys. So now that we discussed what self-care is, it's important for us to discuss what self-care is not. Self-care is not, absolutely not supposed to break your pockets. If you find that your self-care routine is becoming much more of a financial burden than something to actually help get your mind right, your body right, your emotions right, whatever it is, then it's important for you to begin to figure out how you can revamp or find other things that can fulfill that self-care aspect of your life. It's also important for us to keep in mind that we are living in the social media realm right now, the social media world, where everything is either a photo, video, written work, or whatever the case is. So someone's self-care may look much more luxurious than what yours is, but that does not mean that your form of self-care, your modality of self-care is not effective for you. All right, y'all, that wraps up another episode of Mental Wellness Mondays. These episodes are so fun to record. I hope you guys are enjoying them. If you are, please like, comment, share, let a friend know to check my Instagram page out or Facebook page out, whatever it is. And to wrap up once again, I'd like for you to start a discussion with somebody this week about self-care, or drop down in these comments and let me know what you're doing for self-care to maybe influence or motivate somebody else to pick up ideas on what self-care may look like for them. Have a great week. It's all love, always. Peace.